Day 5. No change in movement. Reconnaissance will commence tomorrow.
Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. How are y'all? How are you? You doing okay? Good. Okay. And we are back with Rush, the 2013 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and they're going to be performing Tom Sawyer, which is, I think, the only song I'd ever heard by Rush before starting the channel and all that. So, hey, I've heard it, but you guys have told me that this version is incredible and that we need to show our support for our older bands like this, especially when they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like, that's fucking awesome, dude. Good for them. So, let's do it. If you guys aren't subscribed, please help a brother out. Click the icon right below Ohms. I'd really appreciate it. It takes like 2 seconds. It's absolutely free. And yeah, it really helps the channel out. We've gained over 1,000 subscribers in the past month, and it's definitely my biggest growth I've ever had. So thank you so much. Seriously, guys. Like, this is like my dream setup right here. Just listening to music and talking about it with you guys, because that's what I like to do. So glad you all are here. Rush, Tom Sawyer, 2013 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, bum, 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 bum. Dude, those eyes are crazy. What the fuck? Ooh, I like the improvisation. What kind of word is that, Lee? I like the improv. Oh, his bass sound is just so clear. It's so good. That's so awesome. They have the pictures from like the past in the background. That's so cool.
Sawyer, he gets high on you with the space of your face, he gets by on you.
Dude, that setup is so awesome. Neil's tom sounds so good. Like gunshots. Holy shit. Must be so uncomfortable playing guitar in a fucking suit. I know it's not like a full like piece suit or whatever, but it must be so uncomfortable. I'll never not see Paul Rudd doing that in that movie. Walking the bit or whatever he said. Slap at the bass, man. Neil just makes me want to go punch a wall with my drumsticks. The cover on his bass drum looks sick. It's like a clock. That was awesome. Oh, his whole kit has that. I didn't even see that. All the clocks. That's awesome. It makes me happy to see them happy up there. It really does. Slow it down. Oh, that was awesome. What an ending. I bet there's so many amazing musicians in that crowd, too, there to celebrate those guys. That's like one of those shows you wish you were there at, you know, just to, like, soak it all in, you know, because you only get one induction ceremony for, like, you know, the Rock and Roll, like, Hall of Fame. And awards don't really mean shit. I mean, I guess they do to some people. I guess they mean something to some people. But those guys seem like the kind of guys that don't really care about stuff like that. I mean, maybe, I don't know, personally, deep down, I don't know. But they seem like the kind of guys that just like to play music, you know. The awards are nice, the accolades are nice, but when it gets down to it, you just want to play music, you know what I'm saying? You just want to have fun and create things, you know, and entertain people. And I think a lot of that gets lost nowadays just because of the money, you know what I'm saying? Like, money is such a drain on so many things. Like, when you commodify and put a price on things, like, it's just not the same anymore. It never is. And they'll always tell you that it'll be the same, but it never will be. And just to see those guys up there just killing it up there is just great. And I apologize, I'm not going to talk much about the song because, I don't know, I've heard it before. I can't really give analysis on it because, you know, it's not like a real reaction. I've heard it. But that was just great, just to hear the different little parts they threw in there that are different from, like, the radio version I've heard, you know. Like, I definitely recognize the differences, and I love that they just, you know, add little things and they're having fun up there. I mean, that's just, those are the three friends that just lasted through everything, it seems like. I mean, their professional relationships seem to be very, you know, well put together. They seem to be really nice guys, you know what I'm saying? So they've had each other's back for a long time, and if the, you know, the story y'all told me about 2112, sorry, I'm so bad at that, 2112, it's, you know, that was their, you know, shot in the dark, you know, and it just, you know, took off, and they just skyrocketed from there. So those guys know what, you know, hardship is, especially in a creative endeavor, you know. Hats off to them. Sorry if this is kind of like jumbled. This is sort of, I guess, my induction speech for Rush. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But that was great. Just to see them up there enjoying themselves and soaking it in, man. Those are the kind of guys that deserve it. And those are the unsung ones. The ones that don't talk a big game and don't, you know, talk shit to everybody and that they're the best. Nah. They don't consider themselves the best in any way, probably. They just consider themselves musicians having a good time. And I think that's what's missing in the scene nowadays. Everyone just wants to make it big and rich. And I'm pretty sure those guys wanted to make it big and rich too, but at least they put creative thought and effort into things. Nowadays, it's just a sample of a sample of a sample of a sample. Isn't it great, guys? The future, isn't it wonderful? Sorry. But yeah, that was great. Rush is great. I think I already did a video from this ceremony. Now I think about it, and I saw that popcorn thing. That's the thing. I don't know. Maybe I haven't. But yeah, that was fucking amazing. I love Rush. If you guys have other videos by them that are, I don't know, newer concerts, leave them below. I'll definitely check it out. Because it fascinates me that these guys were still rocking at their age. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of bands, most of them just fall off eventually, or they just retire and live a different life. Nah, Neil did that shit till he died. You know what I'm saying? And that's real thought. I'm sorry, I'm getting ghetto 21st century. That's some real stuff right there. And he played music till he died. And that's how it should be, if you're a true artist. We have a Patreon, we have a PayPal, we have a Cash App. Those links are in the description. I'd really I'd really appreciate it if you took a look at that. Sorry if I'm jumbled tonight. I am caffeine. Thanks for watching. And go.
Hi guys.
Say something else. Say anything.
Horsey.